We're back in open session. It is 8:38, and we're back on. Where are we at? Where are we?
Back on. Item number 12. Did you already open up, Mayor?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Item number 12, consideration and action, if any, on ordinance creating and ratifying a Parks and Recreation Committee. Staff would move to deny.
So move.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Faria, second by Commissioner Cantu Elizondo. Those in favor?
Aye.
Well, I made the motion by accident, but sorry, staff recommends denial.
Faria.
Sorry, spent too much time in executive session.
Ferris. You can make a motion for whatever you want to, but we'll just call for denial.
Staff recommends denial.
Did we vote?
All those in favor, ¿verdad?
Aye.
Voted. Unanimous.
Item number 13, consideration and action, if any, on ordinance reappointing municipal court judges.
Make a motion to approve the same judges that we currently have.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Cantu, second by Commissioner Carrillo, that the judges currently serving as administrative judge and part-time judges be appointed. All those in favor?
Aye.
Unanimous.
Item number 14, consideration and action, if any, on resolution appointing a mayor pro tem and an alternate mayor pro tem.
Make motion to leave the same.
Second.
A motion by Commissioner Elizondo that Commissioner Farias and Commissioner Cortez be appointed as mayor pro tem and alternate mayor pro tem. That is a second by Commissioner Carrillo. Any discussion? None. All those in favor?
Aye.
Do we have
Unanimous?
to abstain or no?
Item number 15, consideration and action, if any, on resolution appointing or reappointing city clerk and assistant city clerk.
I move that we stay with the same city clerk and the same assistant city clerk.
Second.
We have a motion by Commissioner Cortez, second by Commissioner Elizondo, that we reappoint the same and the same. The same has names, Hilda Pedraza and Sonia Padron. All those in favor?
Aye.
Unanimous.
Congratulations, ladies.
Good job.
Keep up the good work. Item number 16, consideration and action, if any, on resolution appointing a bridge board member.
I'll make a motion to nominate Edgar Delgadillo to Bridge Board.
Motion by Commissioner Garza, second by Commissioner Cantu, that Mr. Delgadillo be appointed to the bridge board.
Just want to clarify that was a motion, not a nomination, correct? Okay.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Unanimous?
Item number 17, consideration and action, if any, on resolution appointing one regular member and one alternate member to the Planning and Zoning Commission.
Move that we reappoint the individuals. Second.
Motion by Commissioner Faria, second by Commissioner Carrillo, that the same members be appointed and reappointed.
That would be Ronnie Cantu and
Rosita Gomez.
Rosita Gomez.
Yeah.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Unanimous?
Item number 18, consideration and action, if any, on resolution appointing 4 members to the FAR Historical Commission. Staff would recommend no action on this item. Item number 19, consideration and action, if any, on resolution appointing members to the Main Street Board. Again, staff would recommend no action on this item. We'll go on to item number 20, consideration and action, if any, on resolution rescheduling or canceling the City Commission meeting of Tuesday, June 1st, 2010. After discussion with the board, staff would recommend rescheduling the meeting of Tuesday, June 1st, 2010 to Tuesday, June 8th, 2010.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Cantu, second by Commissioner Elizondo, that this item be approved as recommended by our city manager. Those in favor?
Aye.
Unanimous?
Item number 22, consideration and action, if any, on resolution authorizing city attorney to commence legal proceedings related to delinquent accounts and other obligations.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Cantu, second by Commissioner
21 staff.
Cortez, that this item be approved as recommended by staff. Those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Unanimous?
Under agreements, item number 23, consideration and action, if any, on the 2010 Hidalgo County Interlocal Rural Emergency Agreement between Hidalgo County and the City of FAR. Mayor, Commissioners, this is an ongoing agreement that we have with the county. It's our rural fire protection agreement. We have been going month to month. This will be for a year, so staff would recommend approval.
So move.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Faria, second by Commissioner Cortez, that this item be approved as recommended by staff. All those in favor?
Aye.
Unanimous?
Item number 24, consideration and action, if any, on Tri-STEM consulting agreement with CAP members and the City of FAR. Mayor, Commissioners, this is something that's being recommended by the Finance Director and myself. He can elaborate a little bit more on it. He's the one that did the research on it, but basically they're going to come in, they're a consulting firm that comes in, they work on contingency, and they basically audit all our electrical bills, make sure they're accurate, making sure they're being that we're being billed correctly, and they work off of their the revenues that they find if there's any errors. Juan, you got anything to add to that, please?
Just another effort the city's trying to do with the direction of the city manager to try and identify cost savings and make sure we're being billed correctly.
How long would they do that for, Fred? Before we get 100%, it says after that, 100% of future savings would come directly to the city. How long would it be? Do you know?
What?
Or just until they get the backup?
Yeah, it depends. It depends how much there is. I mean, if there's a lot of discrepancies, then obviously it's going to take a little bit longer. But I think a customary thing's like 6 months, isn't it? I mean, 3 to 6 months is customary.
Contingency?
Yeah, we don't pay them a thing if they don't find anything. So
Okay.
Not even expenses?
no, sir.
Nothing.
Motion approved. Second.
Motion by Commissioner Carrillo, second by Commissioner Faria, that this item be approved as recommended by staff. All those in favor?
Aye.
Unanimous?
Item number 25, consideration and action, if any, authorizing city manager contract with Sherfy Engineering SA LLC for the master water reuse plan. Mayor, Commissioners, this is something that was brought to you all earlier this year by David Garza, our Utilities Director. He applied for a grant to get this master water reuse plan done. It's having to be done in conjunction with the City of San Juan. We're recommending Sherfy Engineering because they are the engineer of record for the wastewater plant expansion, and they are on our list of approved engineers, so staff would recommend approval.
Motion approved.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Carrillo, second by Commissioner Cortez, that this item be approved as recommended by our city manager. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Unanimous?
Under miscellaneous, item number 26, consideration and action, if any, on request from the FAR Literacy Project and Cultural Arts Center to close 2 blocks of West Park Avenue between Canna and Astor for the Texas 2010 Cultural Capital of America Festival on Saturday, May 22nd, 2010, between 2 p.m. and 10 p.m.
So move.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Faria, second by Commissioner Cortez, that this item be approved as recommended by staff. Those in favor?
Aye.
Unanimous?
Item number 27, consideration and action, if any, on request from the Texas Bluebonnet chapter of the Scleroderma Foundation to partially close South Cage Boulevard from the 3200 block south to 8610 South Cage Boulevard for a 5K run walk on Saturday, July 3rd, 2010, from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Mayor, Commissioners, they did contact the city clerk, and it looks like they won't need a partial closing after all. They're just going to need some assistance from the police department and possibly the public works people to just kind of, they're just going to walk. They're not going to need the boulevard closed, so they just need assistance with the walk. So staff would recommend approval.
So move for approval.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Cortez, second by Commissioner Carrillo, that this item be approved as presented by staff. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Unanimous?
Under purchasing consideration, you have number 28, consideration and action, if any, awarding proposal for bank depository services contract. Mayor, Commissioners, we did advertise for this. We got one bid. That was Lone Star National Bank. The bid has been reviewed by the CFO, and he thinks it's a good bid. He has reviewed it. They are a current depository, and staff would recommend approval. And I think this is a 5-year contract.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Carrillo, second by Commissioner Elizondo, that these items be approved as recommended by staff. Discussion? None? All those in favor?
Aye.
I abstain, Mayor.
Let the record show that Commissioner Eddie Cantu abstains for personal reasons. All those in favor?
Aye.
Unanimous,
Item number
except for Mr. Cantu.
Item number 29, consideration and action, if any, awarding bid for the supply contract for purchase of chlorine. This was something that we bid out. We usually had a ongoing agreement with City of McAllen. Unfortunately, chlorine prices have kind of gotten out of control, and we've had some problems with the vendor. So we went out on our own and did our bid. The only thing is that who's the award going to? Just for the record, Dave.
Mayor, Commissioners, for the record, David Garza, Utility Director. The lowest bid went to DPC, Dixie Petroleum, and they're out of Corpus.
Okay.
They came in with the lowest bid at $594 versus the $695, and what we're paying for at $675. So it's a good bid.
Good. Staff would recommend approval then.
Move for approval.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Cortez, second by Commissioner Elizondo. That these items be approved as recommended by staff. All those in favor?
Aye.
Unanimous?
Item number 30, consideration and action, if any, on request for our fire department for a local match in the amount of $5,600 required for the FEMA firefighters grant. Staff would recommend approval to fulfill this grant.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Cortez, second by Commissioner Carrillo, that these items be approved as recommended by staff. All those in favor?
Aye.
Unanimous?
Under legal, item number 31, consideration and action, if any, on cause number CL-09-0573-B, City of FAR versus Coolroy et al.
Move for approval as discussed in executive session.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Elizondo, second by Commissioner Cortez, that these items be approved as discussed in a executive session. All those in favor?
Aye.
Unanimous?
That's it.
On to,
Item 34.
do item 34. We'll go on now to item number 34, which is public comments, ordinance number 0-2010-05.
Okay, there's public comments. Lupe Chavez signed up, and Elva Michaels.
Good evening, Mayor, Commissioners, public watching at home. I do apologize. I just rolled out of bed and decided to come speak today. Or if that's at least what the comments you'll read about, if you read the tabloids in the city of FAR, the Advanced News, my apologies, is that the comments by the mayors and the city calling me crazy and all these other disturbed, the words don't matter, actions matter to me. And it's a compliment to the 3 people that ran a very good campaign, that the opposing slate had to raise $113,000 just to beat us, and spend $73,000 just to beat 3 humble men, novice political foes, but $113,000, that's a lot of money. And today I'd like to talk to you about the future of the city of FAR, which is single-member districts. Right now, we are in the process of collecting 295 signatures which is 10% of the people that voted in this last election. 100 of those people have to be registered voters. And if you're at home, I'd like to read to you briefly what it is. This is for officers' elections of after May 2010. The city shall be divided into 6 single-member districts for the purpose of electing 1 city commissioner from each single-member election district. Candidates for city commission shall have resided in the district from which he or she seeks elections for at least 12 months prior to the date of the election. The mayor will continue to be elected from the city at large. Now, if you're at home, you're wondering what single-member districts are. Well, if you have a child that goes to school in the PSJ school district, we have school zones. So if you live in a certain neighborhood, your kid goes to Liberty, and so forth. So single-member districts is really zoning for commissioners. That way, you have better representation as a city at whole. A person lives in your neighborhood and will be your voice on the city commission, and not the voice of special interests or city staff that may have contributed to the campaign. I'd also like to let the city know that the city of McAllen's bridge director resigned for the sole purpose of becoming a lobbyist to get a commercial trucking permit. This is very serious. I know the commissioners were talking today about what our media director does to get media attention, but I think it's up to this city to start countermeasures against the city of McAllen, because they're starting to make their push, and they're going to start making noise. And I'll tell you what, the city of McAllen has a very powerful ally. One, city of McAllen, mostly Republicans, a lot of Republicans. And number two, the Secretary of State, Hillary Clinton, is a very good friend to the city of McAllen. Now, also I'd like to update you regarding allegations and misconduct here in the city of FAR. The FBI in McAllen actually called me because the supervisor wanted to get an update on what was going on here in the city of FAR. So I wanted to let the city know that the FBI is still investigating our police department. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're at home, this is the part of the meeting where I get censored. At the last meeting, I read the contributions from city staff. So at this point, my microphone may go off, but I will be reading the names of individuals who gave to the mayor's slate. Sam and Saul Maldonado, $6,000. Sames Engineering, $1,620. Eddie Science Engineering, $1,500. Purdue and Brandon, they collect the FAR debt. That's $4,000. JD France, which is the mayor of Hidalgo and a Purdue Brandon rep, $2,500. Ambiotech, $500. Godinez Communications, $500. Brian Godinez, owner of Godinez Communications, $1,500. Hollis Rutledge and Associates, $1,500. Hollis Rutledge, our consultant, $2,000. The law office of Michael Pruneda, $500. Our city attorney, Michael Pruneda, $5,000, which is the maximum. Michael Pruneda Sr., $500. Javier Hinojosa Engineering, $3,500. J.F. Lopez at 206 South Magnolia, FAR, that was $1,000. Chris Vela, $1,000. Law office of Sergio Munoz, $1,500. Sergio Munoz campaign, our commissioner Oscar Elizondo, campaign treasurer, $5,000, which is the maximum. And VDP Healthcare, $1,500 as well. And just for the record, ladies and gentlemen, when we have elections, we should conduct ourselves. I know there is a pending misdemeanor charge, and I hope to get with Rick Perez to make sure that we follow through on that campaign assault that occurred at the Pepe Salinas Center. And on last note, the city of South FAR is asking for 2 swimming pools. Okay, I understand that there's a movement. Parents and students in the PSJ school district are determined to, 1, skip benchmarks, miss school, and not take their tax tests if they do not get a swimming pool. And that's very serious business for the PSJ school district. So I hope you take that into consideration. Thank you.
Mayor, if no other business, we have one more?
One more item.
Elda? Okay.
My name is Elva Michael, and I'm with the FAR Literacy Project and Cultural Arts Center. And I'm just here tonight to invite you to the festival that we're going to be having this weekend. It's going to be an awesome event. We're going to have a lot of fun. It's going to be a patriotic tribute to FAR, and I really hope that you'll be able to come. The title of this festival is 500 Years of History in America, Texas, the Cultural Capital of America, We did it with horsepower.
And to become communicative, it's an educational stepping stone, and it's very beautiful that you all support that. I'm proud to be part of the FAR Literacy Project and Cultural Arts Center as artistic director for the theater department. We're going to be producing 3 plays per year, and we want to ask you to continue supporting us wholeheartedly. Que pasen muy buenas noches. Gracias.
Thank you.
If no more business, then I move to adjourn, Mayor.
Second.
We have a motion by Commissioner Farias, second by Commissioner Cantu, that this meeting be adjourned. Discussion. Muchas gracias. Que pasen muy buenas noches. Que Dios los bendiga a todos. All those in favor? Unanimous. Good night.